Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Marissa. I'm a galactic guide, an intuitive and Akashic Records reader, an optimistic visionary, and a friend. Today we are here, and I'm not really sure why, to be honest. I was just meditating and the Arcturian Light Council of 6 came through and they said, hey, you need to film right now. We have an urgent message. Before we dive into this urgent message, be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out the meditations that I have, the services. If you'd like your own Akashic Records reading, please check that out. I would absolutely love to dive in with you. And be sure to check out the Earth to Marissa podcast, where we share stories of personal growth, spiritual development, in hopes that it helps you through your own spiritual awakenings. So without further ado, let's go ahead and channel the Arcturian Light Council of 6. Hello, humans of planet Earth. We are excited to be here with you now and thrilled to share the over-tipping point that has just occurred on the planet. This tipping point has been nearing for the past 5 decades, and we are excited to actually visualize its occurrence. This tipping point is really the overarching dichotomy of light versus dark on the planet, and we want to bring you the message that the light has fully taken over, basically, has fully anchored in, and therefore the destruction is fully taking place. You may have been seeing this over the past several years, 20 years to be exact, the destruction of the old. And in this spiritual warfare, you have seen this kind of battle. Certain people have come forward, been dismantled from their power. Certain energies on the planet have halted. Others have begun in a vengeance of trying to hold this negative frequency on the planet. However, they are not thriving. They are not succeeding, and they are no longer able to continue fully now. Because right now, in your present moment, the light has surpassed the dark in a way that is unshakable, unchangeable, and there is no reversing. The split that has been talked about, the 2-Earth split, this is what has just occurred. There is now fully birthed a new Earth that is on the trajectory of full light expansion, full human expansion, full galactic disclosure, full ascension, solution, and discovery of the truths that have been hidden from planet Earth thus far. As this new Earth expands, the old Earth, the second Earth, slowly starts to dissipate and will eventually collide in on itself and be destroyed. Because there is only one end for darkness, and that is to return to nothingness. And that is the end goal for everything. However, when you choose to feed the light and feed the expansion and feed the evolution of pure unconditional love, you keep growing. And you keep growing and expanding and evolving. That is how Source has gotten to this place through the light expansion moments. Yes, there are negative, nefarious beings, but that is only because you are witnessing the dualistic universe, and Source constructed this paradigm to understand itself better. However, the dark can only go so far, because through the negative and lower vibrations is slower movement. It's lack of movement sometimes. It's stagnancy. Whereas evolution takes place through light codes. And certain things that humans have defined as negative are not actually negative, and at its root did hold light, which is why it was able to expand. And we want to share this with you because those of you that are watching this video have played a very big role in this warfare that has been going on behind the scenes. You are light warriors that have been at arms with the deepest, darkest energies in the universe and on earth. And we want to congratulate you and let you know that your job is almost coming to an end. We are at this precipice point. The tide has shifted, and peace will start presenting itself on this planet. If you're seeing this, you are on the new planet Earth, the light frequencied human evolution. I don't know if evolvement is a word. Evolutionary track. And so this is a confirmation and a validation that you have helped Earth get to this, and you have helped in the splitting. And this is also a message to remind you that in this split, it is fully time to release and let go the old version of you. Because as though it is hard to believe, there is still a version of you on the other earth experiencing that reality. However, the majority of your soul is here right now. And as you continue to grow and grow in this here and now, again, that self dissipates and disappears. Because all is existing. Every infinite existence is. And it is no longer time to hold on to the energies that do not serve you. And if something comes to mind when we say this, that is the thing that must let go. You must release. And we specifically are calling to the body. A lot of you are focused on releasing things emotionally. However, it's very, very important that you are actually doing the physical body releases that need to occur in order to release these energies in totality. A lot of you call this detoxification, somatic movement of the body, hydration, even letting go through your emotions and letting it out of the body through shaking or crying or just hitting something, even tapping your body. These are all ways that you can fully release and let go of these energies so they are no longer present with you. And again, as you release, that old version of self dissipates. And the more you all on the planet start to release these energies, you help the collapse of the old earth, which is quite literally the other earth that is occurring when people say the earth is splitting into two. You help it fully dissipate and collapse as you release old versions of yourself. Thank you for being present with us. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for holding space. And thank you for raising your frequency and vibration. We are grateful to all those who watch. By the Arcturian Light Council of 6. Whew. Wow. That was a very powerful message. I am going to continue meditating to integrate that juicy knowledge. When they come through with power. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Big releases are happening. Major timeline collapsing. Definitely check out the April energy update because timelines are collapsing. Energies might feel intense and major releases are occurring, especially with the current astrology and that new moon in Aries that just occurred. With the new moon, these energies, these parts of you that are ready to be released have been illuminated. So by the next full moon, which should happen in around 2 weeks, probably the week of the 18th or 19th, if I would have to guess, looking at my calendar, you will be ready to release, and that will be the potent time to rid yourself and let these old versions of you die. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out the channel for more channeled messages from galactic beings, spirit guides, energy updates, the Akashic records, really all of the above. And if you have any questions, collective questions about energy or certain symptoms that you might be having, or, really just, collective questions, leave them down below. I'm going to start answering them in my videos. So if you want your question answered, leave it down below in the comments. Much love to you. Bye for now.